my mum, it's just me and my mum growing up, and all she ever used to say to me was, she sort of literally drummed it into me from birth practically, was earn your own money. So whenever you're in a situation in life, you're only in it because you want to be in it and not because you have to be in it. And that kind of stuck in my head. So in any relationship that I've ever been in, and I've been married now for, well, I've been with Gary for 20 years, married for 16 or something, we have completely separate finances apart from one little joint account that we put money into for household bills. But everything else, so we're financially very compatible because he's very similar to me. We don't spend what we can't afford. And if I want to go and buy something and spend a lot of money on something, and I'll just go, yeah, I bought this and it cost this, because it's my money. So I don't have to explain myself to anybody. I don't need to lie. I don't need to fudge.
What would you do if he did say, well, that's ridiculous spending that amount of money?
He wouldn't.
Told me, innit?
You can have Gary on the line. But that works because you're compatible and you have... Boring! But, you know, what if you're not compatible? What if you have very different views on money and one of you, you know, is a spendthrift and the other one is just like, yeah, every day will be amazing, one, you know, and they don't want to look at their bank account. Denise?
Well, I was once told that financial phobia is an illness.
It's a thing.
And I am embarrassed. I'm very lucky that I'm now married to Lincoln, who is brilliant with money. He's very generous, but he knows what's going in, what's going out. We don't have a joint account, but he has access to mine. I wouldn't want access to his. So as regards, well, depends how many patents he sold that week. But if, so I've been terrible. My dad, who's here today, Vin, there in the audience, there he is, there's my dad and all our little Geordie friends. But my dad has been brilliant trying to juggle my money over the years because literally I have a sandpit and I put my head in it and it comes from double maths, sweaty palms, double maths, and I can still feel Mr. Todd throwing those mental arithmetic questions at me and I start to get a rash. And I think that I've used it as an excuse and it's caused me a lot of problems because I've thrown everything onto Dad over the years and then I go, what do you mean I haven't got any money? What do you mean? What do you mean? And then Dad has to list everything and it's just impossible. And if I go to the cash point and I just press cash and it gives me cash balance, I go, la, 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 la. I don't want to see. Luckily, Lincoln has started to take things in hand, but it's pathetic and it's juvenile. I'm 60 years old and I should grow up and I should, you know what's going in and out. And it's got me into a lot of troubles and I've tried so hard in the hope that my kids won't be the same way. And I think,
does it
luckily,
cause arguments,
I think they've learned.
Lincoln?
It doesn't. When people say, are you nervous to tell him about money? I'm never nervous to say anything I've bought.
Would you lie?
Like you, it's my money.
Yeah.
I would only lie because I'm embarrassed. So when he's gone, that's a lot of money going out every month on that. What's that for, darling? And I go, don't know. And that's just pathetic. And I know I'm pathetic, but I can't do anything about it, especially because, like you, it bores me to tears, the whole thing of it.
We did a poll and we asked, have you ever lied to your partner about money? 57% say yes. And this actually made me gasp. June, I've got 2 credit cards my husband has no idea about.
Oh, that's dangerous, though.
Wow. Nan says, we've been married 36 years. I don't believe my husband should know exactly what I earn. If he asks, I tell him a couple of hundred less than it is. I need personal spending money. Well, although Nicole said, yes, it was the start of my spending addiction in terms of not looking and not taking control.
Haven't you?
Well, when me and Ray were together... he actually looked after. He's very, very good with money. So some would say tight. No, he's not. He's really sensible when it comes to money, and sometimes I'm not. So he would always question, OK, get it, but can we afford it, blah, blah, blah. And he did all our accounts, and I totally trusted him, and I could look at anything, and he'd answer any question. He looked after all my tax situations, all of that. Oh, since we've split up, of course, I have to do it on my own. And like you, it's like waking up to double maths every day. And it bores the hell out of me. So, like, I see my accountant, and he'll go, hi, and I go, ugh. Bore me for an hour. But... I was really, it's the one thing I was scared about, really scared about us splitting up. I thought, oh my God, I don't know how to do.
Yeah, but it's great that you're doing it now.
I don't know how to do accounts and tax and what's this and what's... And then all of a sudden in the past year, I'm doing it. And I kind of go, oh, good on you, I can do it.
Yeah, and do you like being in control?
No, I hate it.
It's funny because I think it works well when one of you in the couple, and it doesn't matter which one it is more that way minded. In my mum and dad's house, for example, it's my mum who goes through every receipt and checks every single in and out on the bank statements and this sort of thing, just to make sure that everything tallies. And she's always done it. It's always just been how it is. Yeah. Whereas for me, as long as it kind of matches, then I'm happy. I don't, I don't look too deeply. And then obviously being with Nick, he's like, what's that you're paying for? I don't know. Why are you paying that much for your, I don't know, your gas or your whatever? I can get you a better deal on that. So he'll look at online and shop around. But yeah, like I say, for me, as long as it matched, I thought I was doing all right.
I can afford it.
Yeah. Can we eat? Yes, all right. It's all going okay.